Yay! Hello! Good evening! Welcome! Yay! Welcome! Welcome! I was actually just looking at the chat while waiting for the actual stream to start. For my side of it to actually show up that it started. And I see you are all chatting away before I even arrived in the room. You could be talking about me and I wouldn't know, which would be fine because then I would just read it after. Hello, everybody. We have Ruth, we have Doug, Pertinax, Anthony, Dragon Drawer, Michelle, Jane, Elmo. Welcome, welcome. We have Wendy Sue. So excited to see you all here. I think... Oh, we have a Simmerjeet. Serge, Kay. Amazing. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining. We have exciting stuff. 2 a.m. Lizzie, you're a trooper. I mean, it could be a good time, like a good 2 a.m. time. Like fun things. Fun things are going to happen, I think. We're going to look at a fountain pen and play with it while also doing inky things because I actually saw Michelle this weekend and Michelle gave me a whole bunch of ink samples, and so they're in my Kaleido print pen holders, but it works out perfectly, and Claudia actually says they look like Lego, and they totally do. So this is how I've been storing them in preparation, and I love it. It is so good. I actually might like this more than needing them as pen holders. So anyway, we're going to play with ink and we're going to play with a pen. The pen was gifted to me, and so I just want you to know the fun part about it is that I get to see what I think of it. I have not used it yet, so we're kind of doing like a first impressions together. Michelle, this is the first, if you're asking me, this will be the first inking. I looked at playing with them and then I thought, no, I'm going to do this live. So I thought it would make more sense to do it together. Okay, the pen. I like the packaging because you know me and I hate boxes. So I like how simple and small this is and recyclable. This pen is... My particular one is the acrylic dune material, just for us to know. And it is called the Tino fountain pen. Meet Tino. And there's a little story. I probably will not read the story. Because, I mean, there's stuff to the story. It's called the Tino. I tend to not read the stories because it's a lot of fancy speak. What I like about it, it's made in the Czech Republic, which I think is really cool. And the acrylics are actually created by artisans in the Como area of northern Italy. I just think that's nice. So to me, there's good stuff going on. Now, I think it's really pretty. Acrylic dune. I can see that. I can see why it might be called that. Sorry, my light's flickering. Let me fix that. I think that's going to be better now. Okay, I look really tired. Yikes. Acrylic dune. Has it been almost 3 weeks in Chicago already? Oh my gosh. There's a little story. I will probably not read the story. The sword is the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda. Okay. I got one of the fancy ones because I picked it. They asked me, which one appeals to you? And I was like, I want that one. And so, in my defense, I'm a little biased because I got to pick the one that I wanted. And, okay. So, I don't even know where to start. My brain is not on today. Okay. Pocket pen. It's like 4 inches. Probably. We can check that. Do we do inches in this room? That's what she said. Oh my gosh! 4 inches! Nailed it! I should get a prize for that, for getting it so right. That seems not like something I should be proud of. Okay, so it's a friction fit cap, so just uncaps. If we look at... Okay, there might be fireworks, so I apologize. I'm giving a warning if loud noises make people nervous or anything. There might be fireworks. It is a rounded triangle. I like the shape of it. It's like a little bullet pen. It's got a brass, milled raw brass section and bum, which I like. I like the colors here. I do not like the slimness. It's very slender on the section. The nib is a Schmidt. Now, Schmidt is also what, for example, Banu uses, and I love the way their nibs write. And so I'm looking forward to actually seeing how this performs. We have a medium. It says Kolo on it. That's the company. And then it's got little lines engraved into it. I mean, it's got some pretty things going on. My major issue with it, actually my real issue, is the price. I just think it's a little expensive. So I'll probably never get sent another pen. But with posting, you post it with friction, and it is just like a slow, secure friction fit. And then it's like a normal pen. Like, it's actually a pretty big pen when posted. Okay, let's ink it. So this is a cartridge pen, and I have a Kaweco, unfortunately it's black, but a Kaweco black cartridge here. Pertnux, what is a pencil sharpener section? Please describe. I'm just inking the pen from the nipple hole area. Where did I get the sword? I bought it at GameStop. But occasionally they come up for sale in like Slack. You might find one on eBay because it was a couple years ago. Yeah, it's slim, but when posted, it's not that big a deal because my fingers are actually resting on the body. Like, my thumb is on the body, so it's not like I'm gripping it and it's really skinny here. It's my thumb is up here, so that's surprising. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's find a page. Let's write on a page. I guess I could just use a new page. I like to not. I like to reuse. Okay. Okay, so we have the Kolo. Oh, yeah, so this is the Tino fountain pen. Okay. The nib is very nice. Very, very, very nice. I will give it that. I mean, I was not expecting it to not be nice. I was expecting it to be nice. Here, I'll put the story here in case you want to read it. Good luck. I guess I should read a bit of it. The story is, it's conceived by the brilliant minds of Tino Valentinich, and Michael Bauchwitz, the famed industrial designers from Vienna. The Kolo Tino pen marks an audacious leap in the sport pen category. Crafted with uncompromising precision in the artisan workshops of Austria and the Czech Republic. That's pretty cool. It has good features. Okay, so this is a Schmidt steel nib. It's a medium. Now, the regular lineup of the colors goes for 150 US, which is not bad. I think 150 is a comfortable point. This particular one, because it's a limited edition material, it's 195, which I think is steep. I think 150 for all of them would be great. I don't know if that's possible. Like, if it was possible for them to do 150 for this, I think given the nib, the pretty material, the fact that it's made in the Czech Republic, I think that would be doable. I think people would be okay with that. I like this nib. Okay, I need to use a new page because I'm writing on a stack of Inky pages and they're so puffy, they're driving me insane. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so let's do because it wants to focus on my hand. Let's do this. Hello. Jello. Okay, it's surprisingly comfortable. I was not expecting it to be this comfy. I thought it would be too skinny and thus difficult to write with. I find that I'm holding it quite high up, but that's really comfortable with the balance and the design. Huh. Color me shocked. What color would I be if I was shocked? Pink? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I thought this step down here would be too much. I'm genuinely surprised at how comfortable it is. Wow. Okay. So if it's unposted, you definitely would have to grip quite low, and this is uncomfortable. Like, to me, this is too skinny. But because it posts well, automatically, to adjust for the back weight, I move my grip up, and that seems to accommodate better for the skinny section. Okay. Who'd have thought? It's a pretty generous writer. Like, I would say this is good ink flow. Consistent. Like, this is a good, probably like a 5 out of 10. But for a medium, would you want anything wetter? Probably not. You could get it made wet. I could make it wetter right now, but I won't. I think it serves it quite well. Now, in terms of use scenario, like, I wouldn't necessarily inky mess with this, but I could see people using this, like, on the go, like a pocket pen. It would slip into your pocket quite nicely. I don't know if the nib would fit if in the cap if it was food aid. Like, I would enjoy that if it was a little bit of a food aid nib like that. That looks like a foot. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up. Hello, John. Welcome. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Hello, Lori. Oh, Lori, you mentioned the step down. Yes. I just looked up and saw your comment there, so that was perfect. Bailey, I'm sorry. I've never used Diamine Mint Twist. Interesting. Doug, I did not borrow this pen. This pen was gifted to me from Top Drawer Shop, who is distributing the pen itself. I picked it up at the Chicago Pen Show, which is really funny. I did not borrow it, but I did pick this particular one for myself. Yikes. I did pick this particular one. Okay, let me see. Wow, there is some epic stuff going on out there. Listen, I genuinely thought, okay, I'm going to do a little unboxing. We'll do a little first impressions with it. I'm not going to be impressed. I probably will just play with it for a while and then I'll give it away or like pass it on, whatever. But I quite like it. I am genuinely shocked. Okay. My only issue... Now, I know the Kaweco... Oh, that looks like a spider. The Kaweco converters with the little, like, folding... So it's like a little folding piston at the back. Those do fit in here. So I'm guessing the squeeze converters would also fit. But since they are Satan's spawn, the little squeeze converters, I'm guessing most people would just stick to cartridges. But I would probably prefer the little mini converter. That's supposed to be the Kaweco mini folded piston thingy. Yeah, it's Victoria Day. I'm not really sure why we're celebrating, but people just like fireworks. Can it be eyedroppered? Oh, good question. I'm thinking no. Maybe somebody who knows about brass can tell me. Can brass handle being eyedroppered? Like this nugget on the inside goes onto the inside. And so there is definitely metal in there. Simmerjeet, can you please answer if you're listening? Say more about Satan's spawn. That is raisins and also the Kaweco squeeze converter, which looks like this. And you squeeze it. You squeeze it there. And what happens is you squeeze all the joy out of life and you suck in Satan's spawn. And that's the Kaweco squeeze converter because they're small and don't work. So let's just clarify. Kaweco squeeze converter. I think it's important we understand. AKA Satan's spawn. Lord. Sorry. That is what she said. To answer your question, I'm thinking no to eyedroppering. I think even with grease, you'll get ink all down here and it'll just be a mess. Yeah. The little bendy... Okay, so Lori confirms she's got the little bendy converter in her Tino. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for confirming that. Because that's what I was certain they told me during the show, and I just couldn't remember. Or I couldn't remember if I heard correctly or if I had lost my mind, which is... Who knows? Either of them are an option. I really dig this little thing. I am shook and shocked because I did not expect to. Okay, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm really shocked about this. Okay, so the Kolo Tino is a testament to the elegance of minimalism, designed to conquer new frontiers without sacrificing ergonomic excellence. Okay, I'm gonna close my windows. Sorry. I have to admit, it is very comfortable. Its compact form slips easily into pocket or pen case, balanced perfectly in hand. It is very well balanced. yet never diminishing in its gravitas. A nod to the opulence of 20th century Art Deco, the pen's modern silhouette is a quiet symphony of form and function. I really thought this was going to be a ridiculous story that was unbelievable, but it is really comfortable. So I'm eating my own words that I did read for you at the beginning, but I'm eating my words because it's really comfy. I still think $195 is steep. I would love to see this at $150. And if that was possible, like if that was the street price, I think that would be really nice. I have not had dinner yet. Okay, I've closed both my windows. Now I will just sweat to death. Oh, fun to fidget with. Oh, yeah. Oh, Laura, you genius. Okay. So, I'm pretty pleased with this. So, I feel kind of bad. Look, and also, look at this cute little pouch. Like, this is so stupid and adorable. I love it. So, I'm pretty happy. Wow. I was not expecting to like it this much. This is why it's so fun to do this with you, because if I hated it, you would have seen it. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased. So yeah, eat my words. The wasabi is a nice color. Ooh, I did look at the other colors. I just liked this one a lot. Bad day for a live stream. Sorry for the noise. Okay. Let's play with inks. Let's do it. Time for inking. Sorry, Michelle. Michelle, wait for Claudia to disenable you. How about you can consider it when your Scribo sells? Everybody, Michelle is a Scribo for sale. So, if you're looking for a pen, she's got one. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just write the ink name. So, these are all on inks. They are made in the Philippines. So, I'm thrilled to get to sample these. Thank you so much, Michelle. Okay. Oh, right. I was supposed to write the ink name. So this is Tropical Sunset. Okay. Listen, I take it back. This is a pretty fun pen. I really dig this nib a lot. I love Schmidt nibs. They're so good. I know people object to them, but I do not. Okay. Oh, look at this magnificent color. I'm into this. That is gorgeous. Oh, shoot. Sorry. You can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. I get distracted. I get distracted and excited at the same time. Okay. The color is not showing up super well. It's just not showing up properly. I'm gonna get... God, people are so annoying today. Don't they know I'm live streaming? Okay. There we go. There is starting to see the color better. It's very vibrant. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's go in order. Next up, we're going to do, leather patina. Leather patina. Yeah, I'm thinking about dinner. What am I going to have? I have no groceries, really. I really feel like something delicious. I always feel like something delicious. Oh, this is really nice. These are really nice colors so far. That's really gorgeous. What me just dab a little bit of that up so we can see it a bit better. That's good looking. I will absolutely look into stocking these inks because these are really cool. Oh, check this one out. This one's called Lovesick. How awesome. I love inks with weird names, so I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. Your next door neighbor has mowed his lawn 5 times. Okay, that has to be socially unacceptable. Oh, look at this interesting color. Wow. That is something. It looks like purple, brown, purple, red, brown. Very cool. A little bit, okay, that's fair. Depending, okay, a little bit excremental, sure. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, this one is Valentine. Valentine. Yeah, you might need to go over there and say, yeah, hi, I'm gonna need you to stop mowing your lawn so often. Ooh, this one's like Lovesick, but like, sorry, pardon me. But not ill. It's like Lovesick. If it's Lovesick is Valentine, if it was sick. Very interesting. I like that. It's like a pink, purple pink. Okay, next up we have Tropical Sand. Okay, also, this pen makes my handwriting look cute, so it's winning me over. Someone needs to go have a talk with these people. It won't be me, but in theory. Tropical Sand's pretty. I'm really into Valentine and Lovesick so far. And Tropical Sunset. Purple Heartwood. Ooh. Intriguing. Purple Heartwood. Ooh. Cocoa Puffs. Ooh, Valentine looks like chocolate milk. Yes, it does. Okay. I was not expecting this color. But I do understand. There is purple in there. Like, there's purple underneath it. Hang on. It's drying down a different color. This makes it look really blue. I'm going to let it dry because it's turning purple-er. That is a wild color. That is really interesting. Okay, let me see if I could try to capture it properly. Like at this angle, you could see the purple. That's what it looks like in person. There's a lot more purple. It's not as blue as it's showing up. Okay, let's leave that to dry. And in the meantime, we'll do... Bailey. Oh shoot, I like all the colors so far. Okay, so we have on inks. And then this is the second palette. So we've got pink. That is adorable. Okay. I had to reread that a couple times because it said Pinky Swear, and I was like, as an ink? But that's interesting. My Swink is actually in my pen show kit. But that would have been the most sensible thing to use for this. But it's in my, like, it's in the bag that I took to Chicago. And I did not unpack it. Ooh, ooh, I like pinky swear. Okay, purple heartwood is wicked. I can see it. It still looks really blue here. It's much more purple, gray, blue than is showing up. Like the light is throwing it off. Let me see if the like in the shadow, that's a more accurate color, but it's really purple. Very, very interesting. Okay, we got pinky swear. We got wasabi salmon. Wasabi salmon. Great names. Ooh, this one's interesting. I mean, they're all interesting, but this one's unusual. Unusual. We're cleaning it up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh. I think I'm going to like this one. I'm still trying to decide what to eat. I had pizza last night. And then for breakfast. And then for lunch. So I probably don't want to have pizza again. Maybe... Ooh, I like this one. This is my kind of green, like kind of like a yellowy, shady, medium green. Okay, we've got Dumangan. Is that a fruit? Dumangan. Ooh. Okay, here's what happened. I didn't get my creme brulee last time because I went to, but they were closed. Did I tell you guys that already? Anyway, it was devastating. My heart was broken. Okay, these are some seriously awesome colors. It is never too late for creme brulee, except for when it is because they close. Mayari. Okay. Ooh, this one I'm gonna like. I can already tell. Michelle, thank you so much because now I have a whole bunch of inks that I must acquire. But these are beautiful colors. Really, really unusual. Like, I'm so into these. These are so awesome. Umang. Okay. Umang. I'm still surprised over this pen. Like, I wasn't expecting to like it this much. It's always fun when I'm surprised. Oh, look at this wicked color. What is this? Green, pink, gray? Okay, let's let this dry. Let's dry this off. Let's let this dry. Let's dry this off, she says. Okay. So here are the colors that we have looked at. Should we pick one to do an inky mess with? While we do that, I am going to... I'm going to ink it. Maybe I'll ink it in something. What did I inky mess with last time? Okay, we've got that, and then I'm gonna ink it. I'll ink something depending on what color we pick. Okay. I think somebody give me a vote. Maybe I should pick the pen, and then we could pick based on that. What do I have here? I'm trying to find something that's clean. That's always the issue. I think... Okay, this one's clean. This one is... I think this will match pretty well with all of them. That's the Sailor Pro Gear Musang King, the durian pen. So... maybe I'm going to do green mango in here. Bottom left. This one? I never do green. Okay, let's... Or purple heartwood, because it's really weird, but it's not... I need to figure out how to get it to show up properly. I don't want to deceive you all. It is a... Bailey. It's a zoom nib, of course. So silly. Of course it's going to be something insane. It smells rancid, but tastes delicious. Okay, let's do this one. So that was 1, 2, 3. This one. Okay. This is Claudia's ink sample that I literally had in my bag, saw her face to face, and forgot to give to her. So that was fun. I'm special. I'm special. Shh. F. I splattered. You guys made me ink. Okay, we're going to ink this up. I think this is going to be a good choice. Okay, let's ink it. Alrighty. The blue in the middle bottom is Mayari. Mayari. I don't know what that is. I also don't know what Dumangan is, but I'm thinking of fruit, so I'm going to look it up. Mayari. Oh. Okay. The goddess of war? Possibly the moon, or the moon goddess. Okay, that's actually really beautiful. Okay, let's figure out Dumangan. Nope, I was wrong. It's not a fruit. An agricultural deity revered by various ethnic groups in the Philippines, notably the Ilocanos and Tagalog people. Oh god, I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Interesting color. So, the god of harvest. Am I getting this right? Anyway, I may have completely butchered that, so I'm so sorry if I did. Such a creepy good Ralph? Thank you! I think it's very good. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do an Inky mess, so let's get an Inky mess page. Okay. And let's get some water down. Okay. Hello, Melody. I just saw your post today. It made me smile. And laugh. I'm so proud of you. So proud of your what's happened to you. Okay, let's do Oh, almost hit my camera. That would have been fun. That would have been a fun one to explain. My grandma had hair like that when she went to sleep in her forever box. I don't remember that episode. But that's really hilarious. That's Ralph for you. Okay. So what I'm doing, this reminds me a lot of the Scriven ink, but I like it even more already. What I'm doing. Oh my gosh, what a stunner. Is that ever beautiful? Look at the pink details in it. Oh my gosh. See, this is the thing with fountain pen ink. Like, this is why I want to inky mess with it. It's so interesting and has the potential to be so extremely beautiful that I'm like, why would I just write with it when I can play with it? You know what I mean? Who wants to write with fountain pen ink when you can play with it? I think all of these inks belong in a Pilot Parallel, and then I play with them. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going off the screen there. Okay, so we're gonna just get some ink out. Get some ink out. Oh my gosh, these are so... I mean, I say these. I'm guessing the other ones are gonna behave in an equally interesting way. I have no rhyme or reason or plan to the inky messes that I'm doing. What I have found helps is just picking a shape and sticking to it. So what I'm doing that helps me kind of stay consistent is I'm doing little swirlies and I just repeat them. And so if you have a preferred shape, like maybe you want to do like a box or a circle, or maybe you want to do swirlies too. Start with a starting point of, I started with ink splats. And then, here, I'm going to add some on. And then I did some lines spreading the ink splats. Then a whole bunch of swirlies, big swirlies, small swirlies. Then some more lines. I'm going to add some more splatter to give me a bit more saturation on the page. Once I've done that, adding some more swirlies or lines helps. So really what I'm doing is just spreading the ink around in any way I can. Because with a certain amount of water, of course, it just gets so diluted that it becomes not plain, but just diluted. And I just wanted a little more saturation. Don't feel bad about tapping your pens. You know what I mean? Actually, I do know pounds. Hey, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. That's beautiful. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Math is hard. Yes, it is. All the layers, all the layers. Layers upon layers upon layers upon joy, upon more layers, upon enjoyment. Enjoyment. This is a really funky ink. There's a lot of pink in here, which was I not expecting this much. I was not. Let's do a bit of... We could even do one more, I think. I think we have time to do one more. I think I'm going to try the Mayari. Because that one's beautiful. But, of course, I need to find the pen to match it. So, that's the issue. I would use this one, but there's no nib in it. So... Michelle, these are absolutely beautiful inks. I love that you found these and that you made it happen. Yeah. Okay. Let's let this one dry. This one is okay. Let's put that one over here to dry, and then I'm actually not going to ink the pen. I'm going to just dip it directly. Okay, so this one's Mayari. So what I'm going to do... Okay. So for this one, we're starting with splatter. Let's see where it goes from here. We've got some bigger splats. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, these ink sample vial holders are very convenient, I have to say. I put the pen in there. Okay. Then we're going to do some nice big lines. This is just my water brush. I'll have to clean it at the end, but that's fine. I didn't feel like inking another pen. And then I'm going to get some blowing. It's just drying. But it's Dumangan, which I'm probably butchering every single time I say it. So I apologize for the butchering procedure that I am putting it through. Now we're just blowing. We didn't blow on the last one, but we're blowing now. We can blow at any time, or you could just, like, I'm doing it when it's really wet because there's a lot of movement, but you can also do it when it's almost dry to get tiny movement if you prefer. Oops. Hit the camera right in its nose. I booped it. Booped it. Okay. This one's beautiful. I mean, they're all so gorgeous. Like, what on earth? Wow. Is that ever nice? It's almost a blue to turquoise, like light blue, but it's like a glowing blue. It's really nice. I should have, John, I should have done that. I will do that for the next one. Blow, blow, blow your ink gently down the page. Not all over your face. It's a good thing your kids came before the inks. Oh, man. I mean, one of them is called Tropical Sunset. It's like, hey, John, call your brother Tropical Sunset. I mean, okay, no. In my head, it makes sense. I laugh in my head. That's funny. I like you. Okay, Dustin, are you talking about the blower? So you're like, that's fair. You're in Arizona. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive. You got to survive that heat. Okay. I would not make it in that heat. That would be too much for me. Okay, let's put the ink name Mayari. Okay, so side by side, here are the two inks. Let me close this. So we actually only inked one pen. How cool. How cool are these? That sounds like my kind of cookie. Oh yeah, are they? They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love them. I love them. These are so gorgeous. So it's these two. I think this one's going to be really funky for an inky mess. So maybe maybe we'll do some detailed inky messes last time on these. Next time. I can't speak. Clearly I need dinner. So this one for sure, the wasabi salmon looks really like chroma shady. Green mango, so maybe these three next time, but also I really want to do like purple heartwood because again it still looks really blue, but it's not, it's purple. It's very confusing. Thank you for joining, Wendy Sue. Have a good night. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I'll keep the inks in the little thingies for next time. Bismuth. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll keep these for next time. And then I don't even need to clean my water brush that much. It's pretty clean. Of course, I lost this cap. Oh god. Oh, here it is. Okay, so conclusion on the pen. I quite like it. So I'm gonna hang on to it for a bit and play with it. I am shook that I like it so much. Again, this was a gift. I did pick the material, so if I had not liked it, I would not say it's ugly because of the material, because I picked the material. But it is much more pleasant than I was expecting. So I will play with it some. I'll let these dry. I will post these in my Instagram stories. And next week we can do I see you. Okay. Next week we'll do some of the colors on here and the other colors that we haven't done. And I will get in touch with On Inks to see if maybe they'll let me carry their stuff, because that would be really cool. Me too. I I'm pleasantly surprised. It's fun when I get a review unit, because often it's kind of like it may not be something that I would have necessarily purchased for myself. Like, it's different when you buy a pen that you have picked for yourself and you review it, because obviously you're going to like it because you have bought it for yourself and picked it. But in this case, I was just not sure. But yeah, pleasant surprise. So, we're going to start wrapping up. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. I know this was a little all over the place, but it was so much fun. I had a really good time exploring the pen and playing with these inks with you. Michelle, a huge thank you again for the gift of these inks, because they're so gorgeous, and I think we all enjoyed this very much. I will keep you all posted on the On Inks story and see if they will let me carry them. Fingers crossed, that would be really cool. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and night for those of you who are still awake at this hour. Take care. I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful for you for being here with me. Okay, that's all. Bye! I'll never do that again.